Russian with passion. My name is Antonia Romaker, but do not worry if you study English. You can still be on this channel because on this channel you study Russian and English with me. I post my videos like this, English every Monday and Russian every Wednesday. Anyway, today we discuss Russian and we're going to talk about quite a complicated topic, the difference between words говорить, разговаривать, общаться, болтать. Well, first of all, let's talk about the verb говорить. So, говорить с, to speak with, to talk with, to speak to talk to. So, you can say говорить с кем-то, to talk to somebody, to speak with somebody. You use the preposition с, with. So, с, говорить с. You can also say говорить о чем-то, говорить о ком-то, to talk about something or somebody. So, you can, вы можете говорить с кем-то о чем-то. You can talk with somebody about something. So, you can also use the construction говорить что. So, to say that. Говорить что. And you can use говорить plus somebody plus an infinitive. Говорить кому-то сделать что-то. Now let's take a look at a couple of examples. But before we do, first of all, let's study the conjugation of this verb in present. Я говорю. Ты говоришь. Он говорит. Она говорит. Оно говорит. Мы говорим. Вы говорите. Они говорят. Now we are ready to take a look at a couple of examples. The first one. Мама говорит с учителем своей дочери о ее успеваемости. The mother is talking to her daughter's teacher about her grades. Her daughter's grades, I mean. Anyway, once again, Russian. Мама говорит с учителем своей дочери о ее успеваемости. Notice, говорит с кем? С учителем. Говорит о чем? О успеваемости. So, she's talking to the teacher, and she's talking about her grades. Now, another example. Психологи говорят, что люди, у которых есть домашнее животное, живут дольше. The psychologists say that people who have a pet live longer. Maybe. I have a pet. Cool. Anyway, once again, Russian. Психологи говорят, что люди, у которых есть домашнее животное, живут дольше. Okay, so we used говорить что to say that. And the last example. Они говорят нам больше времени уделять себе. They tell us to spend more time on ourselves. So we say to tell somebody to do something. Они говорят нам больше времени уделять себе. So, spend some time on yourself. Study English, study Russian with me. Anyway, moving on. Here, we can also use this verb when, for example, in English we say, we use the construction, they say that he is very smart. In Russian we would say говорят, что он очень умный. Notice that in Russian we use just one word, говорят. It's like they say, они говорят. But we skip the pronoun они, and we say говорят, что он очень умный. They say that he is very smart. Okay, what else? As for tense forms. In the past, this verb has the suffix l. So we add suffix l, and we have this verb in the past. Let's conjugate this verb in the past. Я говорила. Ты говорил. Он говорил. Она говорила. Оно говорило. Мы говорили. Вы говорили. Они говорили. Notice that here, if we talk about feminine pronouns, like if I am a female, then I say я говорила. If I were a man, I would say я говорил. Be careful here. The same with он, она, he, she. Он говорил, она говорила. She is a girl, a woman, female, feminine. We use a, the ending a. And if we talk about males, we do not use the ending a. In plural, we always use the ending и. Говорили. Мы говорили, вы говорили, они говорили. As for future, here we use the verb быть in future. So let's conjugate very quickly. Я буду говорить. Ты будешь говорить. Он будет говорить. Она будет говорить. Оно будет говорить. Мы будем говорить. Вы будете говорить. Они будут говорить. Notice that in this case only the word буду, будешь, будет, so only the first word changes. Just remember the forms. Quite many verbs change their forms just like that in future. So memorize it, it will be very useful. Of course, we'll study how to formulate past and future forms in other classes. Today I just give you, well, some kind of a overall view of this verb, говорить. Now, there is another modification of this verb. We can say поговорить. Notice that we add prefix по. I should say that as for this prefix, when we add it to different verbs, the verb becomes perfective. In Russian there are non-perfective verbs and perfective verbs. Perfective is very close to perfect forms in English. So if you say something like «Я поговорила с подругой», it's «I have talked to my friend» if I did it just recently, like a couple of minutes ago. In Russian it would be «Я поговорила с подругой». So it's a perfective verb. Поговорить. It's always connected with the past. As you know, in Russian there are just 3 tenses. As for the category of tenses, we have past, present and future. And it's always the past. Yeah, so that something already happened. So it is a finished situation. Then in Russian it is the past. So if you say «Я поговорила», it means that I have talked or I talked already. So it's in the past. It cannot be present. So as for future forms, here they are different. We do not use the verb буду, будет, and so on. We conjugate this verb in future in the following way. Take a look. Я поговорю. Ты поговоришь. Он поговорит. Она поговорит. Оно поговорит. Мы поговорим. Вы поговорите. Они поговорят. As for this second verb with the prefix по, we can use it as an infinitive after other verbs, but we cannot use говорить as an infinitive after other verbs. For example, if you need to say I want to talk to you, you say я хочу поговорить с тобой. I want to talk to you. Мне нужно поговорить с тобой. I need to talk to you. Мне необходимо поговорить с тобой. It's necessary for me to talk to you. Я вынуждена поговорить с тобой. And so on. When we use the verb as an infinitive after another verb. In this case, we can use only поговорить. So be careful. You cannot say я хочу говорить с тобой. It's wrong. As an infinitive, after another verb, use only поговорить, not говорить. Okay, today we talked about basically just one verb, but actually two. Говорить and поговорить. During our next class, I'm going to tell you about another verb which is very close in meaning, and it is разговаривать. So we're going to compare them, take a closer look. So keep watching my videos, keep studying Russian with me, keep studying English with me. Hope to see you soon. Like this video, share it, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and let's continue studying languages. See you next time. Happy Russian and English practice. Bye bye.